Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Jamie Plays with me, Jamie, and today we're going to be taking another look at Star Trek New Horizon, which is a total conversion mod for Paradox Interactive's game Stellaris, and specifically we'll be looking at the Into the Mirror Darkly expansion that came out somewhat recently. So in the last episode we were kind of consolidating, we talked a lot about our ships and our fleets and what we're going to do with those. And we've just finished integrating the Beta Z houses, or the Beta Zoid houses, into the Federation, and I'm going to welcome their population to Earth. Thank you. 2 seconds. So we've also gained access to their star bases, so I'm going to upgrade their starbase and this starbase, and I'm also going to set trade routes. So, yeah, Takala, I guess you will send your trade to. Oh, yep, you will send your trade to this hub. Or maybe let's do it from this way. Start with you, send your trade to this hub. No, not that way. Let's go that way. And then click you, can then send your trade there. Yes, perfect. So a worthwhile initiative, so shipboard activities. After a long time in the depths of space, Captain Vera Antonov has begun to find it hard to recall their original purpose. The lives of the crew of the USS Miranda have become rote and routine. Others might aim for this model of efficiency, but for Starfleet, the morale and well-being of the crew are paramount. Captain Antonov has started to consider organizing crew activities to provide a break from the mundane. So let's go to the Miranda and say this is a worthwhile initiative. And then you get a special research project, which I'm saying you should research, and then automatically explore again. So construction has completed on Mars. Let's look at the... So Earth has a specialist job it's not filling for some reason. So yes, we have a specialist who doesn't have a job to fill. So let's create a job that you can fill. So marine jobs, I believe marines are... A gunner is in the worker stratum. I think marines are as well. So I won't do that. Administrative center, population. Where are clerks, students, technicians, miners, traders, doctors, entertainers, artisans, police officer, factory worker, artist? Maybe, why don't I do something... Military upkeep, again adds marine jobs. Neutron enricher would be an engineering, maintenance, but that produces deuterium and we don't need deuterium. Maintenance engineer job. Soil enrichment center. We're fine with supplies. Why don't we build another alloy foundry? So I know that the factory worker jobs are in the specialist stratum, and I think everything else that I would be interested in building are not. So let's go for the alloy foundry, and that will give us 2 worker jobs. So also Takala has a ruler unemployment and specialist unemployment. Let's upgrade. So heroic landmark cannot be repaired because there are too few pops. Oh, so it must have came from this planet. Okay, so let's upgrade these 2. Let's look at Capella. Probably one of the population might have moved from here as well. Nothing we can do about that, unfortunately. But research complete. We can go for clear the dangerous wildlife tile blocker, increase the fleet command limit, or increase the amenities produced from commercial districts. Oh, difficult. Let's go for the... I don't know. I guess let's go for the amenities. And I think on Earth I'm going to have to build yet another city as well. So build a city, because we're already down to 2 housing. So the crew of the USS Miranda quickly approved of the idea of engaging in a bout of friendly competition. One crew member dug deeply into the archives and found an ancient Earth card game that seemed suitable, poker. Arranging a complex system that would let every officer participate in several bouts before finding their ranking and competing against their peers, the crew spent the entire month in fierce preparation and fiercer elimination bouts. The final winner received a crate of Surian brandy, but vowed to share it with the crew at the nearest opportunity. Well played. So our captain gains 1,000 experience, which means most likely, yep, she levels up. So this is our doctor who's out exploring.
Construction complete.
So, looking at our fleets, so we see that here these designs want to be upgraded, but they can't be upgraded, so I'm going to actually remove them. And the frigates as well. So first fleet and the decommissioned fleet. Oh, I can't actually combine you. Let's, I guess, rename first fleet to decommissioned fleet 2. Spelled something wrong. Decommission fleet 2. So that I know that these are ships that I'm going to get rid of. Maybe I'll get rid of them by throwing them against some enemies, maybe, if we declare war, things like that, but I'm going to get rid of them. So let's move these, I guess, to Desica. Would Desica be the best place to defend? Would the Basin Rift be a better place to defend? Vendor, although we are happy with the Klingons like us.
What?
A lot, actually. 125. And they're at war with the Suliban Cabal and the Husnock Ascendancy. So Husnock Ascendancy is here. Cabal is there, Suliban Cabal. And how are you doing?
You honor my house.
They are the offensive war. They're at 32% versus the defender war option of 74%. So they're winning. They're doing well. So maybe let's do Desica, just because it's still close enough to the Klingon border in case something were to happen, but not actually it'd be a problem. And let's move decommissioned fleet to, what was that, Starbase 20, which hasn't shown up in our fleet yet, but we can have it go there.
Automatic defense procedures initiated. Construction complete.
So for second fleet now, it's again under strength. Let's go to the fleet manager, second fleet, and remove the light cruisers, remove the frigates, and add, so we can add the frigate 2, which is the Engel class, and the Nimitz class? So I see, for example, we have the Walker class here at the moment. Add design. So the Walker class hull points 3,650, hull repair rate 5, armor 1530. Hull points 3,060, so less hull points. Hull repair rate 5, armor 1,812, so more armor. Armor regeneration rates are the same. Damage is more than doubled. Speed 341 versus the Walker at 325. Evasion 10.6%. Evasion 11.4%. Shields. There are more shields on the Nimitz class. Higher shield recharge rate though. Build time is 600 days. Power 4. Power 234. Piracy suppression 10 and 10. FTL capability, yes. Maybe let's go for some Nimitz class vessels. Maybe 2 of those. A Walker. And an Engel. So I know, for example, in this mod, it's good to have a wide range of ships, because for example on destroyers you can install things that you can't destroy, or you can't install on cruisers and things like that. I think I want to do the same with this. So add ship designs, maybe 2 Nimitz. We already have a walker. Let's go for a second walker. A second walker, and then 2, 3 Maggie, or maybe 2 Maggie and 2 frigates, 3 frigates. Let's do that. And then what I'm going to have to do is decommission these ships. Which, to be honest, the Miradorn Raiders are just taking up space. 3 of them together have a total of 276 fleet power. That's not very much, it's not really worth it. So let's decommission or disband these ships. And let us reinforce all for now. So we can only build 2 ships anyway, but the second we get close to our naval capacity, then we will definitely decommission some more ships.
Research complete.
And dedicated phaser 2, which probably means we get to upgrade all of our fleets again. So Andorian phaser 3, backup warp coils, which gives us plus warp speed, or research. Let's go for backup warp coils. That way our ships will move faster. Fleet 1 can be... So first fleet is up there. Second fleet that's going to be decommissioned is going to that starbase. Fleet 1. Let's reinforce the first fleet. And also upgrade the first fleet. And upgrade second fleet. And we can't do anything with you. These are the Intrepid light cruisers. Actually, I'm going to set you interesting so we can meet more people. Yay! I'm going to set this fleet, rather than being in the Sol system, I'm going to have it reinforce this Coroli station, because it's on the frontier with 2 people who don't really like me. So, thinking about expansion plans.
Empire has established communications.
Neburite Alliance, that's great to meet you. So they're, I believe, somewhere over here. Yep, they're over here. Over towards the getting into the Gamma Quadrant. And the Cardassian has declared the Valerian Freeholds their rivals. The Valerian Freeholds are these ones here.
It moves me strongly.
Can we repair this fertilizer collector? Not yet. Too few populations on the planet. Oh yes, and the reason there are the reason it's giving me this warning is that if they're unemployed is because they're in the wrong strata, or they're the wrong stratum. There are no ruler jobs. This makes no sense. You have a field headquarters. I mean, 2 colonist. Oh, 2 colonist jobs which are down here. When can you be upgraded? When you have 5 pops. Also, hopefully soon. Hopefully very soon. Oh, the Cardassian Union has declared their rivalry against us.
Do it now or never.
And I think we already have 3 rivals. So if we look at... if we look at ourselves... Breener at 0... let's do sort by opinions. We should think of ourselves. Where am I? Oh, I'm sorry, at the very top. So we are the Orion Trade Union, the Zenkethi, and the Romulan Star Empire. Yep, so we don't have enough. We can't declare them to be our rival as well. We don't have enough spots. Our spots are already taken.
Fleet upgraded.
So, great. First fleet has been fully upgraded. How about second fleet? How are you doing? Upgrading? Though it rightfully belongs to us, the Cardassian Union has audaciously laid claim to the Timikia system. And they've done it to somewhere else. The Falina system, so these two over here. So actually, I think what I'm going to do is move my fleets down to the Argolis cluster. And the same thing with second fleet, move to the Argolis cluster. And I really need to reinforce this fleet as a priority. And the Iridian League allows us access again. And they're definitely losing. And the Klingons...
Let the battle commence!
Yep, you're doing fine.
Research complete.
The Klingons actually gained some of the Suluban territory actually, so you're definitely doing fine. Talent nurturing complete. Ooh, minor artifacts production plus 10%, archaeological excavation speed plus 50%. Again, we don't currently have any archaeology places, but I think it's a good idea because it's a purple technology, so that if we do have it in the future, we can definitely take advantage of it. So let's upgrade this building. How's Earth doing? You're doing fine with. So I'm gonna put the city to build after the upgrade of Mega Alloy Mega Alloy forges, not foundries. Oh, here we go. We can upgrade this again. We have enough Prizine Nitrate. And you're fine. Can't repair that yet. And can't repair that yet. Okay. Implant malfunctions. As part of our observation efforts on Terra Nova, abduction teams... Oh, have we been abducting people? We have been abducting people. That's not good. Passive observation. Sorry, Terra Novans. Oh, and you're passive as well. Okay, good. On a number of human test subjects to track them and monitor their behavior. Unfortunately, due to the manufacturing flaw, many of these plants have malfunctioned and are now having an adverse effect on the behavior of our subjects. There have been a number of suicides and at least 3 episodes of violent hysteria. The staff of our observation post has asked for help in rounding up the remaining subjects and removing their implants before. So we need to clean up this mess, and it gives us the removing malfunctioning implants special project. So let's do that, and we need to send a science ship there. So where are our science ships? The USS Mercury is up there, the Enterprise is over there, and the Miranda's over there as well. If I were to send the Enterprise back, would you get there in time? It would take you 1010 days. Let's not risk it, so you continue, and in this station, let's build another science ship. Oh, Captain Ojukwu has risen rapidly in the fleet Anboijitsu Championship League tables and now prepares to face the current champion, Catalina Mendez. Anboijitsu, regarded by many as the ultimate form of human martial arts, is at the same time seen by many as a foolishly dangerous pastime, taking place in a circular arena where 2 opponents compete against each other. Both competitors wear light protective armor and a helmet which effectively blinds the participants. A staff is used as a weapon with a proximity sensor on one end and a small spherical cushion on the other. Understood. So she's taking part whether I want her to or not. Fine. After an intense bout, Captain Ojukwu has been defeated by Catalina Mendez, who retains her title as Fleet Anboijitsu champion. While it appeared that Ojukwu had a number of opportunities to do her best, it was Catalina Mendez's experience that eventually won the championship for her. Worse, Ojukwu appears to have been aggravated a previous injury resulting in reduced motor function in his left arm. Oh, unfortunate. I'm wondering if I should actually call this fleet back and put them over here for the moment, because it looks like the Cardassians might be making a play for our system soon. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Let's do that. Also, I'm going to fill up these stations with naval depots, but I'll do it one at a time, so that way they can actually we can actually be building them. I need 5 more. So do another naval depot, and this new science ship just finished. Let's assign you a leader. Noonien Song, that's great. Sapient AI research, so plus 5 research speed, plus 20 survey speed, plus 30 anomaly research speed, and also a Spark of Genius plus 5 research speed. So let's take you, go to the system, do that research, and then automatically explore. Oh look, there are my ships. So this is the Engel class. This is a frigate class. Compare that to this, which is the light cruiser class, the decommissioned Intrepid class. And then also, so yep, that's interesting. Meet new people. Let's move you over here and see. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the new frigate. This is the Walker class. Sorry, this is the multi-mission. Multi-mission 2 Walker class. And this is the frigate 2 Engel class. So yes. And these are the old Intrepid class light cruisers. Okay, go back. Nope. Sorry, Argolis cluster. Yep. And this is what our station looks like. I think it was... So it must have been built by the Trill, which is who we got the system from, which is why it looks so different. But if you take over a system from another empire that's put their station in there first, it doesn't... Or it basically means that your station the station stays as it is. It doesn't change, the model doesn't change, for example. So for example, if you were to take over, so if Bajor is conquered by the Cardassians and somehow they put a Cardassian post there, which currently I believe it is a Bajoran or generic station, if they were somehow to change that to Cardassian, which I don't know, may be an event, I don't think I've ever got that far, you could then have Deep Space Nine in Bajor, so that would be awesome. Oh, the Zenkethi has joined the Interspecies Medical Exchange Program.
Alien Federation formed.
And the Suliban and the Husnock now have a coalition. Interesting. So this will be interesting.
The future is our birthright.
As both of these are definitely the opposite of the United Federation of Planets ideologically. One's a slaving despots, and the other was
What do you have to say for yourself?
well, also slaving despots. So how are you doing? So Fleet 2 is fully upgraded, Fleet 1 is fully upgraded. What I'm going to do is see if I can sell things in order to buy more duranium, so that way we can really increase our fleet. So I think we're doing well with supplies, so I'll sell 5,000. Latinum we're doing fine. We're making 8 Latinum, so we need to build more starports really in order to get more energy or to trade the Latinum for things, but I'll just sell it for right now. Chemosite we're doing fine, sell 500. Magnesite also, actually buy the dilithium, then sell the magnesite and the topoline, then buy more. Yeah, it's becoming really expensive. Okay, let's just take this for now, and let's reinforce our ships. We can build 2 of them, and they're both building for the second fleet.
Declared.
A frigate and a Walker class. Maybe let's cancel these and specifically build for the first fleet. So 3 ships, all in the Argolis cluster, 2 frigates and a light cruiser.
Complete. Construction complete.
And we can upgrade the second fleet. Oh yes, because a ship came out. And when I say a ship came out, I mean a ship was built after we upgraded the fleet. Or after we researched a new technological upgrade, and that wasn't automatically incorporated into the design. The Orion Trade Union has also laid claim, so I think this is kind of the hot area at the moment. On the Toroth system. Strakala is here. The Toroth system, I'm sure, is also one of these. Capella. Oh, Toroth down here. So this also has a primitive civilization in the late medieval ages, just making sure we're not abducting them. Yep. Passive observation only. Good. And should we colonize another world? Is that of interest? 3-year mission awaits. Deep space missions are the pinnacle of exploration and discovery, bringing out the best an empire has to offer. Testing an empire's ships, crew, and captain in the process of a 3-year mission, with the aim to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly going where no man, woman, or alien has gone before. So we can boldly go, or not at this time. These are the missions, for example, that the original series were going on. So, for example, a ship was sent out for several years, and eventually they came back with all of this updated information about places outside of the Federation, usually in deep space. So I'm going to say boldly go.
Research complete.
And what that has done is given us... Oh, research that. What that has done is given us... Or it's not given us. It should be giving us very soon. Oh yes, here we go. Command has identified a new 3-year mission. Now is the time to send a ship and a captain to the designated starbase to pick up supplies and the required equipment. The selected ship and admiral will be unavailable for the duration of the 3 years, but will be provided a unique opportunity to gain experience, rare bonuses, and rewards for their service. So send a scientist, and the Center of Galactic Commerce has manifested in the Murfrid system within the borders of the Saurian League. The Blank Administration has officially legitimized this marketplace where resources can be bought and sold through unaffiliated third parties. I see. So we didn't get it on Earth. That's not really a surprise, but it's in the Saurian League somewhere, which means that once we take them over, it's in the Murfid system. Murfid is here. So once we take them over, we should be able to... We will then control that ourselves. That's great. So, not the perfect outcome, but a good outcome nonetheless. So, we're at 3 housing and 0 amenities, so let's build the entertainment center.
Research project complete.
The implants removed. Abduction teams from our observation post above Terra Nova have worked in concert with the crew of the USS Tethys to quickly gather the human test subjects with the faulty brain implants. The observation post surgical staff replaced the implants with functional versions, and the subjects have been returned to the planet's surface. As an added bonus, Science Officer Nunyan Sung managed to extract a wealth of data from the removed implants, despite their defects. So plus 250 society research, okay. And now let's go for the Tethys. USS Tethys, there you are. And we actually want to send you out on a 3-year mission. So you're going to go here. And we can upgrade our fleets again. Or no, those single ships that have been built. So let's do so.
An alien empire has established communications.
The Agrathi Commonwealth. Let's zoom out and see where they pop up. I think it's somewhere over here. Let's greet you in peace. Yes, Agrathi Commonwealth is up here. And they are independent at the moment. And they are hegemonic imperialists. Okay, interesting. So, New research, backup warp cores are finished. Oh, that's probably what we're upgrading. So we can unlock a coherent phaser, increase our research station outputs, or the astrometric labs. Let's go for the astrometrics labs. And then let's also go Type 4 photon torpedo, the mining stations, or the mining station. Oh, these are hull points, this is production. Let's go for the Type 4 photon torpedo. I have a feeling we're going to be fighting the Cardassians and or the Orions and Zenkethi soon. Let's begin ascension talks with potential members. So we can go for the Bajorans, which is a single system and is the fastest to integrate. Where are we? Bajorans are down here. The Union of Beta Aragae, or the Confederate Alkali planets. Let's go for the Union at the moment. Boop. Although, let's go for the Union, and the reason I'm doing that is because they don't really have much of a fleet to talk about. And no, Third Guard sounds like Andorian. They are Andorian. So also the Confederated Alkali planets don't have a fleet either. But let's go for the Union because it's a smaller area, so it should be faster to integrate. And let's use high intensity negotiations. This should bring us to about 63% of the ascension progress finished with these high intensity negotiations. If I were to go back and select the Bajorans and do high, it's still about 63. So let's go for the Union and 63.
Fleet upgraded.
So fleet has finished upgrading. Can I reinforce my fleets? First fleet, yep, let's reinforce that again. So now at the end I should have, for first fleet I should have both of the frigates and both of the light cruisers. We can clear the volcano tile blocker, we can increase our fleet command limit, or map the stars in these edicts. Let's go for the fleet command limit. Oh, we can investigate more aliens, so let's do that. Are you moving? You will be there in 55 days. Okay. It just looked like it wasn't moving, which is why I was like, I don't want this to time out. And the Breen now allows us entrance to their space. Great. And it seems their opinion of us is actually very neutral, which is good, I guess. Let's upgrade this starbase. And as it's on the frontier, the question becomes, should I make it a defensive starbase with things like armor plating, or should I go for naval depots? I think I'm going to go for trade depot is trade collection +1, which would be there. I think I'm just going to use this to measure if that's, nope, that's 2 jumps away, so I would need true trade depots, but that would then also get the trade value from there, and nope, not the trade value from there. For right now, I think I'm going to put armor plating and so 1 trade depot would only get me to Gamma Equile, and there's only 2. Yeah, I'm not sure that's really worth it at the moment. Let's go for the energy weapon array. Nope, that's also trade protection +2. Armor plating is the only thing that gives me hit points. What about facilities? Central computer core, traffic control. Well, let's wait and see. Defense grid gives me defense platforms. Aceton assimilators, minus 25% shields, and shield regeneration at 0%. That would be good. The tractor would slow them down, so that would probably also be good. So maybe I'll build these two if I'm building a defensive station on the border with Romulan territory. Dispatch a rescue mission to Anchor 1. Where is Anchor? Is up there. So now the thing is, can I get a science ship there? Science ships there. How long would it take you to go to Anchor 1? 894 days, 700, no, so it wouldn't get there in time. The Enterprise and the Miranda are up there and they're too far. And this ship is going on its 3-year mission, so guess who gets to build another science ship? This guy, although it's not bad, I like science ships. I am in the wrong place, let's go to Starbase 1, Shipyard, and next month, meaning right now, we will build the science ship. And then crew it, and then send it to Anchor 1, and then send it off to explore. So there's still a lot that we haven't seen yet, a lot of things to explore. So Earth is... So, we can... Deep Space Exploration Mission is ready to begin. The ship and the crew will be unavailable throughout the duration of the 3-year event. Proceed when ready. We can send them into deep space. We can send them to journey to uncharted space, or to head to new territories. So let's start with Expedition 1, I guess, and just go down the list when possible. So we can build a building in Corcoroli. And again, oh, we have an amenity deficit. So let's put an entertainment center to deal with that. So, following a long period of growing support for the New Markets Commission, the Ferengi Alliance has finally embraced the faction, adopting their core values and policies. As a result of bringing this faction into their government, they have become outwardly xenophilic. Ooh, good. So I'm not sure what they were before.
Another vessel to salvage. Soon I will be Grand Nagus.
I'm not sure exactly what they were before, but now they're xenophilic as well, so that's good. So let's see. So on our old anchorages, we can build things. What should we build? Well, maybe better question. What should I sell on the market? There's not really much that I can sell on the market. There's nothing here that is marketable to... So I'm finding it a bit surprising, but we can't sell luxuries. Maybe deuterium and water eyes. Okay, those are more difficult, though I think you would be able to by this point in time. In the future, but who knows. So can we buy... I can't just go ahead and buy 250. The thing is, the price keeps increasing. So I don't necessarily want to boost it up that high in case actually there's something that we really want. So first fleet, can I reinforce you anymore? Not currently. Okay. So second fleet, I can reinforce you though, and it will build a frigate. Sure, let's do that.
Automatic defense procedures initiated.
So 1700 fleet power combined. About 1800 actually. So 1800 plus another 1000, so that's good.
Do it now or never.
But their fleet power is still superior. Oh, we can now recruit Tyrol. I'm not sure who that is. Captain Tyrol has demonstrated exceptional talent during their command and has been selected for Admiralty. Actually, I should probably assign leaders to my fleets. So Fleet 1 let's recruit, I guess, Admiral Tyrol. Fleet upkeep and weapons range increase. That's good. Yep, so Tyrol and Fleet 2 or something, and the decommissioned fleets don't have anyone, just in case they die for whatever reason. Let's also recruit a scientist, the youngest one, I guess. Jessica Murdoch, and go to Anchor and research. So all of these anchorages, we can build things. Do we want to build things? Our diplomats on Malcor have spent years extolling the virtues of Federation and preparing the insular Malcorian people for Federation membership, and today is the day of the signing ceremony. Oh great, so we're integrating a primitive species. After the ceremony, they will become a fully fledged member of the United Federation of Planets, a momentous occasion. Whilst being a full member of the United Federation of Planets, they will handle their own worldly affairs. Excellent. And let's invite them to Earth. And oh look, Malcorian ruler job. Yes, great. But hopefully we're almost at 40 population, or a population of 40. So hopefully this will be there soon. So 4.5 per month, so it will be there. 3-year mission, mission 1, under attack. Captain, we are under attack. An identified vessel has dropped out of warp, claiming that we have trespassed into their space. Scans indicates their weapons are formidable, and it appears they are eager to back up their threat. How should we stand our ground or leave this sector? Why don't we retreat?
Research complete.
So, clear that tile, terraforming or active planetary defense systems, and railgun defenses. Let's go for this one. I think that will be an upgrade to our space-to-ground defenses here, and to the other military building that we haven't built yet.
Construction complete.
What do the Denobulians think of us? They're still rivaling us. Why are you still rivaling us? I really don't understand that. We're literally coalition builders, just like you are. Oh, well.
Kiazi's children.
So, looking at our primitive civilizations, is there anyone else that we can add to the Federation? No, not yet. There's the Talos star group. Okay. Terra Nova. Katos, which is currently undergoing Federation membership proposals. The Valerian Freeholds government decided to join the Interspecies Medical Exchange Program. Understood. Great.
You honor my house.
Klingons still like us, that's good. Probably won't they won't declare war on us. The Cardassian Union stopped guaranteeing the independence of the Ferengi Alliance. This may represent an opportunity for us, and we've met some more, or we have the option to meet some more people, so let's do that. How is our Unity coming along? 19 months to the next tradition. The USS Mercury was forced to return from Epsilon Indi in Sagittarius A star because it's within the borders of the Shelley Corporate. Okay. You're still going to help the ship out. Anything we can build here? No.
Upgraded.
But again, what can we do?
Research project complete.
So, arriving at the source of the distress call near Anchor 1, the USS Batuta has come across a freighter in the Earth Cargo Service. Answering the hail, the captain of the freighter appears disheveled and injured. Thank you for answering our distress call, Captain. We're carrying ore from Capella, and it looks like it has been contaminated with unrefined chemasite. It destroyed our secondary cargo bay and damaged our engines. An engineering team dispatched to the vessel is quickly able to repair the freighter's engines. Before leaving, the freighter captain offers the contents of the damaged cargo bay as thanks for being rescued. While civilian refiners would find it difficult to process the remaining ore, the United Federation of Planets itself has a number of facilities that could handle it. So we can say the Earth Cargo Service is grateful and gain 500 minerals, which we don't really need, or say no reward is necessary, which is what I'm going to do. which means that rather than 19 months, we're now down to 14 months before we can get a new tradition. And we can upgrade First Fleet again. Oh, and reinforce First Fleet, even more important. And upgrade the fleet. And also we will need to worry about our science ship. So send you out to explore. You're going that way, okay. And the Mercury will be back eventually. So we can do Burst Phaser Bank Mark II. So Phaser Bank, Pulse Phaser Bank Type 3, Auto Fire Phaser Bank Type 3, and Burst Phaser Type 3. Go for the Holographic Training Center or the Science Console. Let's go for the Science Console. And actually, let's, before you go out, no upgrades available, okay. Okay, that's fine then. Ooh, that's a nice looking system. So these anchorages, what can we... Great, thank you. Ooh, ship upgrade cost, minus 25%. Yep, definitely going for that.
System survey complete.
Great. So has my fleet come back yet? Nope. Let's check these colonies. Can we repair? Nope, cannot repair this yet. Cannot repair that yet because it's still only at 4 people. Okay, but on Earth we can build another job. Oh, and we can also upgrade buildings, so let's do that. Upgrade that building. And then, bunker network, orbital damage, nope. Large fields, no. Military training center. The military training center actually isn't bad, because usually when I try and build armies, I try and do ones that are in the same system. Let's do that. The army starting. Yeah, army starting experience. Let's do that. Now, anything else that we can do on any of these colony worlds? Oh, we can upgrade that. But I think that's it for now. So the Bajorans, I think what I'm going to do, oh, speaking of, the council just finished, so an unidentified empire's government has decided to join the Interspecies Medical Exchange Program. Understood. So I think once I'm finished with the Union, I'll go for the Bajorans, and then I'll go for the Confederated Akali planets. So review the Union, it was at, oh, so high intensity got us to 63%, so let's go to medium intensity negotiations, because that's all I can do actually.
Construction complete.
And those star bases have finished constructing. So the question is, what facilities am I going to build here? A distress call has been detected not far from Noonien Song's location, so we can dispatch a rescue mission or not spare the ships. Let's dispatch the rescue mission. Arriving at the source of the distress call near the team has come across a passenger transport in trouble. Answering the hail, the captain of the freighter appears disheveled and injured. Thank you for answering our distress call, Captain. We're carrying passengers on a tour of the system, but our warp drive was damaged in an ion storm. An engineering dispatch to the vessel is quickly able to repair the ship's engines. Great. So Noonien Song gains 200 experience, and we gain 250 physics experience as well. Or physics research, I should say. Not experience. So, again, the question becomes, what should I build? Ooh. Selei Clutches declared war against the Antican Pax. Well, these in the show are also historic enemies. So the Antican Pax and the Selei are here. They're considered pathetic.
Survey
The nature of politics.
They're also considered pathetic. Interesting. So I guess we'll see how that turns out.
Research complete.
More research. ODN. The science consoles are finished. Great. So threat assessment algorithms, monthly influence +1. This is a dangerous technology, so by developing an artificial algorithm that is smart enough to utilize all the data put before it, our scientists can ensure that we remain on the cutting edge. This is actually what happened in Star Trek Discovery with Section 31. And yeah, the whole of the second season of Star Trek Discovery was basically how this was a very, very bad idea. So we can unlock onboard physics and biology and chemistry labs. District improvement for research. Let's go for the onboard labs. I'm also waiting now, if you notice, to upgrade my fleets until after that 25% decrease in ship upgrade cost is finished in 3 months. Now 2 months. So I think while the game is a little bit slow now, I'm going to put
War declared.
Well, I'm just kidding. I was about to say, while the game is a little bit slow, I'm going to put a cut in here, but it looks like what's actually happened is that, oh shit, is that war is being declared against us, so that's great. And my fleets are completely out of place, one in the Sol, and in the Argolis cluster, and in Core Corolli. So I need to send all of my fleets to, yeah, move as quickly as possible.
We are the superior race.
And the Romulans are also yeah, superior fleet power to me. Yay! Who gets to fight another war? And yeah, fun times. Okay, so I'm putting a cut in here anyway. Thanks for watching this episode. If you liked, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. And yeah, join me again in the future for another episode of Star Trek New Horizons Into the Mirror Darkly release. So, bye for now. Hello everyone, thanks once again for watching this episode of Star Trek New Horizons Into the Mirror Darkly. If you enjoyed watching and you liked what you saw, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'll try and bring out videos whenever possible, and yeah, I hope to see you again in the future. So take care and ta-ta for now.